You're running a company, leading a team, making decisions that rip through people's lives, and yet, how often do you actually stop to listen? Not just nod along or wait for your turn to speak, but truly listen. Most leaders think they need to shout louder, push harder, act faster, but here's the uncomfortable truth. The single most powerful leadership skill you're probably ignoring isn't talking, it's listening. And that's why you're losing ground, burning bridges, missing opportunities right under your nose. Listen, seriously, I'm telling you to shut up and listen like your business depends on it, because it does. Those hours you spend trying to sell your vision without hearing what your team, your partners, or even your customers are actually saying, that's wasted energy. It's like driving blindfolded. You're not hearing the warning signs, the frustrations, the cracks forming before everything collapses. People aren't coming to you with problems because they're scared, tired, or feel small next to that leader image you think you need to keep. And that silence? It's killing your growth. And you know what feels worst? When you realize that the same people you rely on, those founders, investors, and top players around you, they close up, pretend everything's fine, just to avoid your fix-it-now attitude. You're missing what they actually need because you don't give them the real space to speak. Giving that space isn't weakness. It's the hardest thing you can do. It demands patience when you want quick wins, humility when you want authority, and real guts to face uncomfortable truths. So here's the step-by-step that no one's telling you. You want to be the kind of leader who actually moves the needle? Start by listening with the intent to understand, not to reply. When someone talks, don't plan your answer, don't think about your next move, focus. Absorb every word, read between the lines, watch their body language, ask open questions that force them deeper. What's really stopping you here? Tell me more about that. Say it like you mean it, not like it's a checklist. Stop interrupting. Seriously, there's zero space for interruptions. Let them finish fully, even if it's painful to wait. When you do that, you're telling them their perspective matters more than your ego. That's revolutionary for most teams because no one gets that kind of respect. And when they feel respected, they open doors they usually keep locked shut. Next, don't just listen once and move on. Follow up. Show you're acting on what you heard. If an investor points out holes in your strategy, don't dismiss it as noise. Dive into it. Address it publicly with your team. If a founder shares a struggle, don't wait for monthly meetings. Reach out. That's how you build trust. And trust is currency in this game. Here's a brutal fact. Listening isn't passive. It's aggressive. It's relentless focus on the people around you, not just the targets you want to hit. It demands you swallow pride and shift power. And if that feels unnatural, that's precisely why you have to do it. This skill separates founders and leaders who flail from those who build legacies. So stop treating listening like a soft skill. Make it a daily drill. Block time every day to connect, really connect, turn off distractions. Put your phone down. Look people in the eye. Don't just hear, listen. Hunt for truths hidden in their words and silences. That's how you find the real problems before they explode. That's how you unlock potential nobody thought existed. Lead by listening and watch everything change. Frustration turns into clarity. Distance turns into connection. And chaos? It turns into momentum. Not because you shouted louder, but because you broke through the noise and found the truth inside the chaos. If this feels hard, good. You're onto something most leaders won't face. Most will keep talking. You're the one who needs to listen and act like your future depends on it, because it does. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to learn more.